Well, the Transformers news, I like to bring up, some of that stuff I haven't been able to talk about as much as I'd like to lately. But yeah, the Cyberverse line, that's the line of figures I collect, actually all sealed. I haven't opened any of them, but it's the Transformers Cyberverse Quintessons were revealed at US retailers. So it does come with a Shockwave and a Prowl figure that was released before, except now they have that new brain control gimmick on their head, and it seems like, the new Quintesson is the newest part of the series, the figure. Yeah,
Yeah,
about it.
I am really looking forward to finding these in the store. Like
Mm.
that Quintesson looks absolutely amazing. Like I've wanted one ever since I saw the movie, and and that was when in the '80s. So
Oh yeah,
to
official Quintesson. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to control myself to not pull that out of the package and just like have it in my hand and be like, this is the best moment. Like I've been waiting for this for 40 years kind of thing.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like yeah, like I almost would buy two, even though that'd be so stupid because I already have this other figures bought, but just to have one Quintesson out. But we'll see. This stuff has gone on clearance too. Like in the future, like, I've noticed at Toys R Us and Walmart. So like if this dropped, like I don't even know what they're asking, 29 American, I think. So it'd be like 39 Canadian. So if it dropped down to like $15 or something, I'd get another one.
Oh, easily, easily. I would easily do that.
Yeah, because there's three. There's lots of, even in the movie, there's a bit of couple Quintessons. I'd be kind of cool to have, but
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I mean, the shockwave in the Quintesson set isn't like that cornball looking. The prowl I could do without, but the
oh yeah,
shockwave's not that bad. So I
yeah,
don't mind having
yeah.
him out on the shelf as well if I had two of them, right?
Oh yeah, that Shockwave, I have that. I don't mind actually Cyberverse. It's not completely like the build quality is lower, and it's not. That's not the only reason. I just have too much stuff, and I just like to see sealed collected for some reason. I'm just like
Right.
stay in there, right? But
Yeah.
I think they look good, and I don't think a lot of people are probably collecting this sealed. Not that that matters, but it's just I go into the store. I mean, I can find these guys. I'm not like stressing. They're there. They're not too expensive usually either. So.
Yeah, yeah. And what did you say they were? Are they an exclusive or are they?
It just said it was found at Target, but all Target exclusives that have been out so far, we've gotten in Canada at Toys R Us.
Okay. Yeah. Like I just having to go to Toys R Us is just it's just a pain. But like looking for this kind of stuff is exciting. So I'll make the trip. If you see it, I'll go start looking for it. That's
Hmm.
how it works.
Yeah, do
So
that first, and then if you can't, we can figure out something because I'll be able to find them because like I
yeah.
got my inside guy at the Toys R Us. So.
Yeah. No, I'm really stoked for this. This is the kind of thing that I like.
Oh yeah, no, they look good. Like the Prowl, like I said, I have that. It's whatever. The Shockwave is great. I think it's a pretty good Shockwave for a little bit better than a McDonald's toy.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's a little cartoony looking, but
Yeah.
I kind of like that in a way. If it's just going to stand there,
Mm.
that's the color's really vibrant and it looks good. It looks good. It doesn't look, too, weird shaped or anything. They didn't kind of like, anime it up or whatever. It looks really good.
Yeah, I know, and it's cool how the Quintesson has that spinning head action, like in the
Oh,
show when they'd laugh. That's pretty cool.
yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, no, I like the box art too. Like the back is pretty good. The Quintesson's just all black. It's a different style than the show because they're more like gray bodied or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
just even the front though, like the art on the front with that Quintesson head
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and the two
It's
guys is pretty sweet.
yeah, take my money, basically, is what I'm
Hmm.
saying.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love how the person in the picture is purple, like their sleeve is purple or whatever. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Just to match it, Decepticon all the way or whatever, right? But
right.
yeah, this pack looks interesting. We'll talk about the Sharkticon pack next. But yeah, any kind of thoughts on this at all anymore? Or
Well, I mean, just like it took them forever to put this, like the Quintesson figure out. Like I said, I've been waiting my whole life to have something like this. So, I mean, I've looked on eBay. There are like Chinese knockoff versions of this, which, that's kind of my thing now. But like, they're not that great. Like this looks so like official. Like all the unofficial ones, they're just the wrong scale, or they just look crummy. But this is the kind of thing where it's like the build quality looks good, and it sitting on the shelf, you know that it's like an official product. So it's I can't wait to get this in my greasy hands.
Yeah, what about, how would you feel about a Quintesson plush?
Um, well, yeah, that would be great.
Right? All its tentacles on you, be like, yay.
Yeah, no, that would be good. Yeah, life size would be even better.
Oh yeah, I know, even like huge or whatever, like that Snorlax I have or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You can see in the background in some of my pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I have lots of room in my living position that I'm in now. So, I mean, having something that's as big as me taking up that much room would be just awesome.
Son Plush would be great. But yeah, no, I'm happy with this. Like, yeah, I like how we'll be able to find these, and yeah, they're just something to look forward to for sure. I guess they're already out in, like I said, in Target in America somewhere. So it'll be soon. It'll be any time now.
Good.
Yeah, happy hunting. Well, the other Transformers Cyberverse figures I want to talk about was the Battle for Cybertron Sharkticons Attack set out now at U.S. retailers. Again, I think found at a Target. So yeah, look at this picture. It's from TF. W 2005. But yeah, they didn't take the picture of the back of the box or anything. Hey.
Yeah. No. It's kind of a lazy photo, but it's still, I mean, if you like that kind of thing, I mean, this is gonna pique your interest just seeing this box. Like, this is another one where you get the Quintesson in the other box, you get the Sharkticons in this box. It makes you buy both because
Totally.
you need to have these things standing side by side, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, the box art, the tab in the back, it's really kind of cool. It makes like my wallet would come out so fast to buy this. I wouldn't even look at the price. This is exactly the kind of thing I want.
Yeah, and it also comes with Fusion Flame Stealth Force Hot Rod, which I actually, yeah, you don't like as much, but I don't mind actually that a black Hot Rod for some reason. I'm not. I don't like Rodimus Prime much at all. Like it just never, I just thought he wasn't. I just didn't like him as a leader of the Autobots. But I didn't mind Hot Rod when he was just like with the kid Daniel and stuff.
Yeah, well,
he was okay. He was whatever.
It's included in the box, so I'll take it. So
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, it's better than the Prowl figure, I think.
Oh, definitely.
It's a little cooler.
It's the only way I'm gonna get a Hot Rod figure. This is it.
Black Hot Rod.
Yeah.
I always wanted a man dressed in black. But yeah, he looks really nice. And then yeah, the Sharkticons. I mean, I also like that single Sharkticon Gnaw or Gnaw or whatever. I have that one as well. That's really nice too. Did you ever check that one out?
I have. I've looked at it. I'd like to get it. But as again, either Chinese knockoff 3-pack that I want to buy of Sharkticons that are the mold looks exactly the same, but the plastic is kind of like they're different. They're all different. So there's 3 different ones, and I mean these ones in the little Cyberverse box, they look just like a miniature version of the Gnaw figure. Like
totally.
It's like they just scaled it down by a third and re-released it because they look exactly the same. So it's not like you're getting some kind of a budget level Sharkticon on this. You're just getting a miniature one, which is kind of cool. Like that, but that Gnaw one, sure. If I see it for $10, I'll buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's totally. Yeah, I think it's like 18 or something Canadian right now. But if that goes down, totally worth picking up.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like the Sharkticons are like a huge part of the Transformers or anything, but they're still cool, right? You put Yeah, I mean,
They
you
have a
just
special place in Transformer history just because of that 1986 movie for sure. But
yeah. It's it's not like there's a lot of there's no spin-off about the Sharkticons or anything, or
no,
I don't even know if they say anything really, but
they do talk when they're in their robot mode, but in their shark mode they just go ah.
yeah, well, they contributed to a lot. Part of my memory of that movie is the Sharkticons and the Quintesson. So I mean, like this is a great set. Again, like they know exactly what to release for the target audience that wants this kind of thing. Like me, I just I wouldn't hesitate to buy this.
No, for sure. Yeah, me Grimlock say execute them. Like yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
they look the part. I'm stoked on the black Rodimus or Hot Rod or whatever, and the art of him looks really cool up top with the Sharkticons too. They
Hmm.
look cool too. Yeah, like you're saying. Yeah, and on this one says $19 American. So I mean, it's gonna be what, like 30 Canadian,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah.
which kind of is whatever. But
Yeah, well, we have to accept the fact that, paying more for, something is what happens,
mhm.
It's I happily do that.
Oh yeah, it's enough. Like that figure alone is worth more. Like and not like it's not the worst price. Like if it's $19 in America, then that I wish I was paying $19, but that's
Well,
awesome.
yeah, but you'd have to live in America. So I mean,
Yeah,
there's
no, I
that.
like that Canadian $10 tax.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. I just wish I could see the back of this box.
I
Like
know.
I had seen the Rodimus uh, transformation, like to see what it looks like in the whatever mode, the other mode, then it would be nice. But unfortunately, all we get is this crummy photo that this guy took. So
Yeah,
I'll have to
well,
wait till I get it, I guess.
yeah, I'm just surprised that this photo, like they yeah, like they didn't take the picture of the back. Like I don't get it.
I know, I know. Bush League.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, no, I'm stoked on these two Cyberverse packs for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hard pressed to open them. That's the problem. It's one of those things where it's like it looks so good in the package, and
Hmm.
like opening them, I don't know what their scale is like to a normal transformer. So like, are they really tiny? Would it look silly on the shelf next to regular size ones?
I
Because
think so, because that guy's just like a little bit like deluxe or whatever class or Voyager class, the hot rod, I think.
right, okay, yeah. So I mean, like this is one of those situations where buying two might be in my future. So
Mhm.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, yeah. This looks too beautiful not to
I
to keep sealed, but yeah, I would like to play with them as well.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I mean, I that's the problem with these things is leaving them in their box. You just all you want to do is open them. The kid in you wants to rip into that thing and get these things in your hand so that you can, you
So you
know.
can lose them.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but yeah,
exactly.
yeah, no, I know it's like it's a tough call, but like I said, I have committed myself to not opening the Cyberverse stuff right now. So, but
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like yeah, if I might have like I want to open, I want to play that Prime or that Prime. I keep saying that Hot Rod as well. Looks pretty good, but
Oh yeah, no. I mean, it's all I can do to not open that Cyclonus set that I got. Like I have to hide it on myself so that I don't look at it because it is just too. I don't know how I haven't opened it yet.
mhm.
So this is the thing. Like opening a transformer and like going through its transformation and like just standing it on the shelf, like because like I like taking pictures of my figures. So
Mhm.
this in a box is no good to me whatsoever because how am I
Yeah,
going to
no,
take a
most
picture of it?
Transformers I love to take out, but it's just this series, it's just almost too a little too kiddie for me, so I don't have as much urge to just leave it in the
Hmm, hmm.
package. But yeah, like my new stuff, my better stuff that I still do have sealed, I want to open it, like because it's just too cool, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's the constant battle of that.
Yeah, yeah. The grown up fighting the collector fighting the child who wants to go. and have them
Yeah.
walk around on the desk as you're
Oh yeah, no,
oh,
I got my sound blaster in my hand now. I'm just looking at them, and it's so fun to like transform them or just look at them and hold them. And like a transformer that isn't transformed, like I think there is something to say about that, but
yeah. It's meant to do it, and you kind of have to make it go through its little transformation just at least once, so that you know that it can be done. So you can see it
Mhm.
in both forms. Seeing it in the package, blister packed, and like not fulfilling its destiny is kind
Mhm.
of it's kind of sad in a way. So
Totally. No, I get it. Like I said, the other ones, if they weren't so junky, I wouldn't. I
hmm
would probably open them, but I'm just like,
yeah,
whatever. Just keep it sealed.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, there's some I want to open. Like I think I have two of the sound waves that came out because I was planning to open one, but I just haven't had time, and I'm like, and I just got both sealed. I'm like, what am I doing?
Oh, Danny.
What am I doing?
What
But
are
yeah,
you like?
yeah, I know. Strange animal, but yeah, that's good for the Cyberverse stuff. It was cool. We can't wait to get on it. I'm sure we'll each be opening it or showing it on camera or something in reviews as well. So look forward to that. Hey.
Definitely, definitely.
Well, a lot of people have asked me about this actually on Instagram. One person was asking me like weekly, have you heard any news on the Astrotrain reissue G1 for Walmart? So that yeah, I got the Soundwave, I got the Optimus, I got the Devastator, the mini robots, and some other guys. I really like these G1 reissues because this actually, this is Astrotrain. This reissue, like if you got this G1 sealed in this type of condition, it'd be over $1,000. So on
Yeah,
eBay, so it'd be like
yeah.
$1,000 plus. So this is a good way to get one, even if it does cost 89. It says $50 American, so like this might not be as much. This might be a $65 guy Canadian.
Yeah, that's totally worth it for
Hmm.
me. Reissue Astrotrain. I mean, I wanted him when I was a kid, and I never had him. And
Hmm.
getting this is another one where it's like, fortunately, I can afford it, and I will be buying it when I see it. So it looks awesome as well. Like that,
Yeah,
the packaging. I love that
yeah,
old
the packaging.
school packaging is just it speaks to me as
Hmm.
as a child of the 70s and 80s. It
Totally.
really speaks to me.
Yeah, the thing I am disappointed with as other people are. I wish they kind of like on the packaging. He kind of has more of the animation colors, so like he's a little more white on this figure, and like in the show
Hmm
he's like a dark gray and all that. And so I kind of wish they would have done because we've got the this is a slightly different graphics apparently too. I read from the G1 one, but it is very similar in color. But I kind of wish they did the animation colors with the like darker grays and the purple and stuff. But
Yeah, yeah,
that's being picky. But this is the way they're doing it because they're going like toy release style, right? They're not doing TV show.
yeah. I mean, they want having it the colors for me. It's like I don't even like taking it out of the package. Like I don't like how the old Transformers look. That's the thing,
Mhm.
especially in robot form. They're
Oh
just
wow, I love them in robot form. Yeah.
it's because I just I like the new ones because of the articulation, and the old
Hmm.
ones their articulation is so minimal. So it's basically me being upset because when I take pictures of it when it's out of the box, it just looks like some crummy you know budget robot that doesn't move. So it's
Yeah.
but
They.
I
Yeah, for sure.
the colors. I just want it. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah, you're gonna keep yours sealed then, or
well, this is the thing. It's another case where I don't know if I could keep it sealed. I might pull it
yeah.
out of the box and make it go through its motions and take the pictures and then slide it back
Yeah,
in.
just put it back in. Yeah, I know. For me, it's like maybe I'd want two, but that's excessive. But it's just, yeah, no, like I said, like I said, the Halo One stuff. I love the blocky look. It takes me back to a simpler time, and it just takes me back to like, I thought they were so intricate when I was a kid. These toys.
First, 100%. Like I was when I was a kid and I had any like I had Optimus, and I had Megatron and Starscream, but I kept them mostly in their what is it, alt mode, because like their robot form was just, I might as well just have a picture of Optimus Prime, because it just didn't do anything. It just kind of stood there. It had the articulation of original Star Wars figures, where the arms just kind of go up and down and there's nothing going on there. So,
well, it's
but
like, I found like I used my imagination more with them, but like I knew they were blocky and weird, but there's something timeless about them as a kid. Like I just thought, like, because they're a little ahead of my time, G1, because like the movie came out in '86. I was born in '86, so
right,
I
yeah,
kind of missed out on the figures right away as a kid, and my family was a little too poor at the beginning for Transformers because they were expensive back in the day, but. I
yeah.
always like them, and they're always thought like which one is which one from the show, and
Yeah, for sure. I'm like having them stand beside the newer figures. It's, they're going to stick out like a sore thumb, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's just my aesthetic. I think that's the problem. But
yeah, so you have to like be like really into G1 or G2 like I am. Like I
oh, for
almost
sure.
like it more, the older stuff, for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like the more obscure like European G2 like stuff that I've seen, I'm just like, it's like $800 for a block, and I'm just like gushing over it.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just,
no,
like,
of
losing
course.
my mind over it, but
No, of course. I mean, that's the collector's curse, right? It's like, if this is the kind of thing that you like, then this is going to drive you absolutely, like, you're just going to be
yeah,
like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my
yeah,
life. For me,
yeah.
I'm like, I just like Astrotrain because we were talking about it yesterday. It's just the silliest, like, transformer like ever. Like, why is it a space shuttle and a steam locomotive? Like, what it doesn't make none of it makes sense. Like, one or the other, but both.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
don't
just like,
know. I just the
it's
double changer was a thing. They had Blitzwing, who turned into a tank and a plane.
yeah,
And
that makes sense.
yeah, no, I get it. I think like in the show he went undercover as a train. I don't know if
Right,
it's
yeah.
true,
Oh,
but I think he
still
did.
not. Yeah, I'm still not like undercover as a train. Well, okay, I guess. Whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, for
know.
sure. It's a more of a lame one. I can see why, but I could see like Spaceship for sure, especially in the '80s, because it was
Hmm.
just whatever. But the thing I did like as a kid, like I said the other day, I did like how he'd run in robot mode, turn into a train to get some
Right,
speed, and then fly off as a rocket ship. And as a
right.
kid, I thought that was ingenious actually for some reason, because it was the old timey to the new.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know. It was just completely inexplicable. Even as a child, I was
Hmm.
like, well, I don't know what's going on here, but it's great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
absolutely
it made
great.
it gave him this like type of characteristic where you're just like he needs to turn into a choo-choo train before it takes off or whatever.
Right. Yeah. But that's part of its charm. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I wanted. If it was some of the other, G1 reissue, whatever, I could care less, because again, they don't. The
Mhm,
articulation on them is
mhm.
it's the worst. But like Astrotrain, yeah, give me that. Give me that.
Yeah, the Soundwave too, I was impressed with. It's really good, but
Yeah, no, I'd love to have the Soundwave as well, but like, I see so many Chinese knockoff Soundwaves that look
mhm,
way better,
I
and
get it.
I'm just like, what I'm gonna spend $100, or am I just gonna spend $30?
Mhm.
You know, I'll take
Cool.
the $30 one.
Yeah, no, no. I'm just happy they're releasing these though. Like we're getting more G1 stuff because I
Oh
love
yeah.
it. I'm just happy
Well,
to see it in the store. Like it takes me back. Like I missed out on it, not being born, not being like having not having enough money or something, and now I can just see it and buy two if I want.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, they're taking advantage of the fact that there's history to the toy line. So, they release something in original packaging. Somebody who's like my age is like, holy, like, this is exactly what I saw when I was a kid. I had this when I was a kid or something. So you're gonna buy it. Like, they're aiming the toys like this at people who are older who want to have it again. and
Mhm.
it's like it's not that kiddie
Yeah, or
line
who
where
missed out like when they were kids.
yeah, exactly. Like now you're grown up and you can afford it, and it's like you can get basically exactly the same thing that you never got at Christmas in 1987,
Oh
and you
yeah.
can buy for yourself. And it's they're pandering to the right crowds. Like that's the thing. Like I mean, for
Yeah,
you,
they're killing it right now,
yeah,
Transformers. They're killing.
exactly. I mean, I came into it late, and I'm kind of annoyed because there's a bunch that I wish I could have got, but the fact that there's a whole bunch of new stuff coming out that I'm lucky to be here now picking it up. So
Mhm.
it's I'm it's nice to come into this like knowing that I'll be able to buy all this stuff and not miss out on it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like it looks awesome. Have you seen the new Siege Astrotrain? Because I just picked that up recently. I haven't
I
opened it yet.
Yeah, no, I saw that as well, and I mean, those siege figures aren't really,
Too liney, hey?
yeah, they're really, it's not the best. Like for me, they just look like they just spent too much time thinking, how do we make this look way cooler, or like let's put way more detail into it than is absolutely necessary. And
Hmm.
I want clean lines. I don't want like all that like, fine filigree like lines all over it because it never looked like that. Like I never imagined it looking like that. So
Hmm.
it's like all of a sudden they're like, no, 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 this is better. It looks really detailed. I'm like, yeah, it never looked detailed. Like look at the cartoon. It
Yeah.
barely looked like a train. So I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
so don't make me, it's cool, and I'd buy it if it was cheaper, but I'm not
Yeah,
spending
yeah,
it.
no, it looks cool enough. Like I know, I think the biggest flaw in this line because the transformations are good, the plastic is decent enough. It's just that they're too many lines, like too detailed, right?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
just it's like oh that kind of sucks because otherwise they would had a big hit out of the park with these guys.
yeah. And I mean, it's not necessary to make like nobody's asking them to make it look more detailed. And that
Mhm.
silver, bloody dry brush paint effect on those figures is just I won't buy any of them. I don't
Mhm.
want that. It looks silly. Like it's just it looks cheap. It looks like someone did that themselves at home.
Yeah,
It doesn't make the figure any better. Like I mean, I understand what they're going for, but I don't like it.
totally. Yeah, no, it's the biggest miss. I like collecting the siege stuff because I do like some of it, but yeah, at the end of the day, the lines on it, it just I think it hurts it more than does better. Like it's simpler, blockier look is what it should have been.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Like that's what I want to see is I do my imagination doesn't need to be augmented by their design choices. Like, it's
Hmm.
like if I wanted them to, yeah, I just wanted those. I just want those simple lines. That's all I want.
Hmm. Hmm. Totally. Yeah. I want it simpler and yeah, that's about it too. It'd be better for sure. But I am
Yeah,
so stoked on the G1 Astro Train hitting the Walmart soon.
uh,
That's so good.
can't wait.
Right?